クトゥルフフ。がっつり明るくしてやる。丸がけてか。やだ、怖い。では行くぜ。大将ポストンピアス探偵事務所。1920年、ボストン酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の大気軍人エドワード・ピアス。現在立ち直りのために案件探しに苦慮する私立探偵。免許剥奪の危機である。怖い。狂気に陥る。私が狂人ならばそれは神の慈悲だろう。鈍感ゆえおぞましい最後の時には正気を保っている者がいる。その者に神の慈悲があることを願う。血だらけだ。サメ？ゲームをセーブしました。左スティックで移動。うわー、なんかびちゃびちゃやん。ソーセージがいっぱいやん。行くべ。うわ、ここはどこ？サメ？まるでしゃがむ、立つ、しゃがむ、立つ、しゃがむ。こっちはいけん感じ。どうやって、とりあえずしゃがんでいくんか。で、ランタン。闇隠れ。バツで拾う。OK。ハリケーンラン。ボルトカッター。めっちゃそうだ。マイクか。どうやって行くの？バツ。運命引きずりこ。わ、切っとけ。切れね。 海洋生物が転がっている。シャチとかサメとか。L2 ダッシュ。これスタミナとかある感じ？揺れてる。映画で。
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
왜 악이 졌다.
I hate whiskey.
대충 뭐 피아스 안돼事務所ピア能力とかあるんだ。アイテムライターだっけ。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
呪いを取ったバーのオーナーは案件の結論は見解はないらしかったが、法の道を踏み外している以上、その証拠をつかむ探偵に立てつくすべ。アイテムって
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
うるせえ。
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
ピアス探偵陣は俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが、これを止めれば戻ってくるのは分かっている。そうなればいつの日か俺に朝が来なくなる。治療かいなくまた夢で声を聞く。だが今度は生き物なんだ。不評の嘆き。No manner.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
キャラクターポイントを割り当ててください。各キャラクターポイントでスキルのスコアが8ポイント持ってるってのね。話術弁護士話術は雄弁さによって対話相手に影響を与える能力。このスキルを磨くと対話で説得したり操れる可能性がある。名簿士は隠しオブジェクトを発見する能力では、このスキルを磨くと目に見えない隠しオブジェクトを発見できる可能性が上がる。心理学は人間の行動に関する知識である。このスキルを磨くと人物の行動やオブジェクト分析に基づいて動機を理解できる可能性が上がる。調査は調査の手腕である。このスキルを磨くと事件現場オブジェクトを分析することで過去の出来事を理解したりロックを開ける可能性が上がる。オカルトはオカルト科学の知識である。このスキルを磨くとオカルト工芸品の使い方と起源を判断したり神話の知識を表明できる可能性が上がる。医学は、医療知識である。このスキルを磨くと薬の容量の判断、病状の診断、医学的な問題理解を表明できる可能性が上がる。 筋力は肉体的な力を引き出す能力である。このスキルを磨くとドアやメカニズムを強制的に動かしたり、対話中に暴力を使用するからね。はあはあ。バイオレンス的に言える。どっち行くか。そうだな。男はそれはもう探偵だったら筋力不利だろ。はいよ。
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
監督したいと。
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those
仕事が入
cases
っていいん
worth
だ
it?
ね。
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
生きた。
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
殴るぞ。
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
はあ、こんな視線移動できるんだね。
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who was already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
証拠が絵。
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at the picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's Pierce 探偵事務所でしょ。で、絵画を調べ、ホーキンスのファイルを見る。はい、絵画か。能力、力にガン振りしてくる。調査。ここで関係ないのか。じゃあ、次、これか。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
配送伝票、判読不能な部分は住所に一部街道適用ダークウォーター第36号倉庫捜査報告出火元はダイニングピッカー隊が犠牲になったと。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスは精神的虚弱という主張と、それはなぜ 切り抜き。サラとダコータ出身の実業家チャールズ・ホーキンの結婚について書かれた一本の記事。二人はここで一人息子サイモンと隠遁生活をしている。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
全然能力かけてないからな。
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
ダークウォーターへ。サラ・ホーキンスさんはどこに住んでいたんですか？
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
なんでしなければならないんだよ。警察報告書にお嬢さんの精神的虚弱について書いてありました。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
じゃあこの絵をただの絵だと思わないでもら
The
いたい。
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
この話何かがおかしいですね。
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
もう一回30分聞く？
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to
それを解
Darkwater.
明ね。
Find Warehouse 36.
ダークウォーターへ。じゃあ行くよ。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater. Look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
ダークウォーター出発。
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
手帳を開いて、ダークウォーター出発でダークウォーターについて調べるか。はーん。場所。島民か。はいはい。これは娘ね。孫ね。オカルトだ。白洋蘭大観。 あらゆる基地の疾患もあるし、回るのゆっくり。なんもないんかい。
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. Married woman runs off with her
終
girlfriend.
了。既婚女性があな
Husband
た
couldn't
のことを
understand.
本当に理解できる。はい。女と駆け落ち。これなんか伏線なのかな。じゃあいっぱい命運を左右します。しゃ
I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Dark water is off the
that's
coast of Boston. But I've never
もう
heard
そ
of
う
it.
沿岸にある。
According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. 'All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
では行くぞ。第2章ダークウォーターコー。ピアスはホーキンス事件を受けた呪われた画家が火事を起こし自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている。唯一の手がかりとして彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の、不当に建てられた倉庫。ここはピアスの調査の開始点になりそうだ。謎の絵送られてきたらね、それはね。すごい、これクジラの骨かな。読み込み長。狂気に陥る。クレジットが流れてる。暗いし、船誰も乗ってなくないこれ。あ、いるわ、一応。
We're almost there.
なんも見えねえ。 Call of Cthulhu。降りてすぐだ。船着いてすぐ降りて。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a land robber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what?
何これ。
Go have a drink at the stranded
座
whale.
礁クジラ。
What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbour Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
ちょっと情報収集してから。何これ。
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
何これ。
Only a specialist would know what killed him.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
ブラッドリー。
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
そこはどこなんだろう。走れる。 さっきは密造に。
Nothing for you here
You
either.
can stay to watch it.
Beat it.
OK OK OK。
Pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. See what a truth is.
バー行ってみる？
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
まあいいか。とりあえずバー行ってみるか。 態度悪い。おお。
Hey, be careful.
喧嘩腰。探偵は筋力が大事だからな。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
いつももんだくさいやつに酒出さねえんだ。よし、筋力
That
いるか
guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble. So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
なんだよ。禁酒
I
法は
didn't
ないの
expect
か
to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
よし。逆応対ついていこうかな。座礁駆除。いやー、ちょっと
The stranded whale.
仲良くなってから。
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
真実は悪く言うことにならない。
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
まあよくわかった。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
もう戻る。で、36
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins Warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
もっとくれよ。
Same again, please.
Here you go.
これ何杯も飲ませてくれるのかな。
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then
で、変わっていたら本当
Her
だ。
style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
きついんだね。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
これ何杯でも飲むか
One more. It'll be the last.
They all say that.
な。何杯まで飲めんだよ。
There's Ryan.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
めっちゃやってきてんじゃん。
Captain Fitzroy told me
What
about a
the
little
heck?
pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
あ、もうない。いや、もうない。いや。ダークホーターについて聞く。いや、もうないな。去るよ。
That'll be all for now.
何かないか。へい、どうも。
What?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
あら、おこですか。
I told you to beat it.
もうダメ。じゃあもう出ちゃう。お、ランタン？これは取れない。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
目の前
I
に
wonder
あ
what
るね。
Captain
脅
Fitzroy
迫状。
has got to say about this woman cat.
手がか。疑惑状。船長、契約条件は明確。配下を抜かりなく管理すること。我々を挑発することはできない。なおこのメッセージや返事は不要。金は使えるもの。お、ポイントちょっと溜まってんじゃん。金龍来るよ。探偵には筋力が必要だから。
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
またできる。ないよ。あ、これ
These manifests are signed by
Cool.
Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
今でもさ、判読可能な日付は一部の1890年、1907年と部分的な日付、残りは黒く塗りつけられた。はい。
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
本、医学用。はあ。あ、なるほどね。この黄色は見つけて上がるわけか。はいはいはい。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
フィッツロイか。回転。特にない。なく。
What a macabre souvenir.
じゃあもう出ちゃうよ。 そうとした世界だ。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
書類は読める状態じゃありませんよ。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
もうちょっと交代して話そうぜ。キャットである。
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
あ、上にあったやつか。ふとで社長を見たよ。
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
どうして海に戻そうとして
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
戻り。じゃあ36号倉庫。
I'm looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
いや、嘘ついてみよう。
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
見張りしてるあそこね。OK。じゃあ
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
キャラクターポイントを得た。よし。金利クリだ。じゃあ、霧がいいので今日はここまで。失礼します。